Hey, y'all. Hey. I just heard my phone ding, so I'm about to check that. How y'all doing tonight? Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a good day. My day is going pretty good. No complaints. Um, and I hope you guys enjoy the show that we're about to do tonight. So, I planned something that I feel like would be dope for you guys, which is you guys being able to actually witness a conversation between two people as if nobody else is there, as if nobody else is in the room. For the first time, I'm going to be speaking to Jaguar right tonight. Okay, this is not an interview. This is a conversation between two people. I'm going to appoint my mods, Yushraya and Raven. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate that support, and I actually needed it in this moment. I did. Thank you so much. So, but what I'm gonna do is, thank you. I love you. Um, child, I gotta make sure I don't. Y'all see, I got my candle lit, child. I gotta make sure I don't have my hair by it. I gotta make sure that I don't have be laughing and my hair go back there, girl. But look, my mama got me this candle yesterday, y'all, and it says calm. And that's what it literally has been doing all day for me. It's been literally calming me. I love it. Thanks, Mom. She's missing me sick again. She's making me sick again. Talk to me, sis. Talk to me. Talk to me, sis. We're gonna talk tonight. We're gonna have a conversation tonight, y'all. Talk to me. She goes right through that face. We're gonna have a conversation, y'all. So first, let me go ahead and put the that might have been Jag right there. Hold up. Let me go ahead and put the link in the chat. Now I gotta tell y'all this, right? Um, I need Yushraya and Raven and Miss Deborah. I don't know if you know how to reach me. I gotta give you my or you can hit me on IG or something. Because if something happens important in the chat that I need to know, I need y'all to hit my phone because I want to have the most authentic conversation possible, right? And that requires me to not look in the comments. I'm at honestly, I love looking in the comments and talking to y'all and everything. Content is not for kids. That's right. I put mine already to bed and everything. So y'all, yes, put your kids to bed and everything, right? Come on. Hold on real quick. Come on, babe. Come on in. I'm on live. I'm on. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. You got some change from me? All right. You're welcome. See y'all. All right. All right. So yes. So like I was saying, right? I'm going to be looking out for you, Straya, to hit me up. Hey. I'm glad you caught this one. You caught a good one, right? So yes, like I was saying, you guys, in order for me to have the most authentic conversation possible and to keep up with the things that I want to make sure that I talk about or that I say, I cannot look at the comments. Okay, you guys, I can't be looking at them. But if something important happens, if y'all can't hear me or something like that, you try it. Hit me up. I know that I missed your call earlier, but since I was getting ready, I had a lot going on. Sis. But um, make sure that you call me or something. Matter of fact, let me make sure my phone ain't on silent because I just need you to call me because I'm not going to have the comments up because I'm gonna be looking and then I'm gonna start thinking about something else. You know what I'm saying? Yes, thank you everybody. Thank you everybody for joining. Hey Raven. I don't Raven, did you hear what I was saying? So I have planned this conversation with Jag and it was like 2-second thing. Like we didn't have no conversation. We didn't talk about anything or anything because I think it would be nice to have that conversation publicly. It's a lot of things that got misconstrued in the whole everything that happened, and I want to talk about that. You know what I mean, so that we can get it straight out. Because some people still believe that I was paid, and I never was paid. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I want to get that out. I want us to have closure with a lot of situations and a lot of things that happen as far as with TJ. It's just a lot, y'all, that I feel like it would be dope that y'all be a part of. Plus, hey, everything else has been put out there, right? Right. I have questions. But let me go ahead and see. And listen, that is something though. I do want some questions though. I do need 5 questions because for the last, so y'all remember when I said I don't want to talk about them no more? Remember when I said that? I actually stopped watching. So I'm literally, so I don't know if I'm up on everything that happened. I know that they broke up and they broke up for good this time. And I'm not sure about what happened. I know about an allegation, which I want to talk about that too, because that's just, I want to talk about some stuff. But like other little details, like tonight, I called her live and she was singing, but I don't know what happened on the other end. I don't know what it was in response to. You see what I'm saying? So it's some stuff that I'm like out of the loop on. So yeah, I would be looking for that. Like if I'm missing something, if it's a question that I should ask, I do want to see it. How do I do it? I'm finna try to do it real quick, you right? Shit. How do I do it? Put user in timeout, ban user with it, delete the comments. No. Mm, hold on. Hold on. I'm finna do it. Okay. Maybe if I hold it down. Mm, hold on. But yeah, I'm not gonna be like looking at every comment though. I'm about to go ahead and get her up here, and I'm going to encourage her not to look at the comments as well. I just want to have a conversation with me and her having a conversation. That's it. Girl, tell me why. I need to put my damn lashes back on. I took them off. Mm. I didn't know, Straya. I didn't know. Hold on. I only saw the first line in your message. Hello? Hey, hey. You ready? I'm live now. I'm just waiting on you. That's fine. Hey, I think I texted to you though, but don't worry about it. It even I dropped it in the chat, but I'm gonna do the email. I'm gonna do the email. Okay, is that the have you seen the email from me for in there? Cause I think it's a new one. Okay, at Gmail. Okay, I know. All right, all right, all right. I see Miss Cat in the chat, bitch. Hey, Cat. How you doing, sis? Thank you, sis. I appreciate you. You know that. It's gonna be lit, Miss Cat in the chat, bitch. It's gonna be lit, bitch. How you doing, Meek? Cat. She's coming, y'all. She said just give her a minute. She coming. I'm about to email her the link. But I'm gonna ask her not to look at the comments too. I'm gonna ask her to try not to look at it. Okay, while she doing that, Straya, I'm about to read the rest of your message. Okay, girl. Let me send her this email real quick though. Invite. Copied. Email. Oh, Gmail. All right, y'all. I'm coming. I'm just sending this email, child. Okay. You I'm about to text her. I'm about to text it to her, Traya. Man, I wish I could play music while we wait, y'all, but I know I can't. And while we are waiting, I want to give a shout out to Auntie Sugar Love. Cash got his birthday gift. Thank you so much. We saw it last night. We really appreciate that. Cash really appreciate that. Shout out to Auntie Sugar Love. She a real one, man. I promise you, it don't matter how long I go without speaking or her not speaking. When we talk, it's like we never left. That's a real one. I love friends like that. That's real family. Thank you so much for that, Auntie. We saw it. All right, Johnson. All right. All right, boom. Send it. All right, y'all. I sent it to her. I sent it to her, y'all. We got a lot to talk about, y'all. Now, what do you? Let me see some things in the chat that y'all look forward to hearing about. What before she get up here, so I can see how the room feeling. What are some topics that y'all really want us to talk about that y'all really want to hear? Truth and clarity. Now, we're not having no antics. This is not gonna be no show. This is gonna be a real conversation between women. Thank you, sis. I know you here. Let me ask Kat how to do that real quick before she comes. She said just give her like 10 minutes. But I hope y'all are doing good. I hope y'all enjoyed y'all night. I really want to see if matter of fact, you know what? I do want to see what it was that TJ said to her that made her do the video she just did. Was it her video that she just did in response to something that the ex did? Oh, she here. Well, never mind. Hold on. All right, y'all. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and have Jag in the room. So I'm letting y'all know now. You know, like you Shreya said, we want to keep it as respectful as possible. I'm not going to be really looking at the comments while we're talking because I just want to have the conversation and not be deterred. But we do want to be respectful, okay? We want to be respectful to the talent. We want to be respectful to the talent, okay? So I'm introducing Jaguar, right? Jag, come on up to the stage. That beautiful voice,
Hey,
Sharon
Lex.
did the thing minutes ago. Hey, how you doing?
Oh, child, I'm a little worn out.
Talk to me.
No, I just I've been me a long time, and I've seen the good things about being me and the bad things about being me and all the things in between. And it's just another moment where it's just another moment.
Mm.
How are you? How's the baby doing? How's Cash?
He's doing good. His birthday was yesterday, and we had
I
fun.
thought
We
his
did. We did.
birthday was close by. I'm so glad you tell him I said happy birthday.
I will. I will.
And I hope he
I
has
will.
many, many more.
Absolutely. I will. I'll make sure I tell him. I tried to
And I want to apologize to you. I want to apologize to you. Let's start there. Um, when things started getting squirrely with you and that other person, whose name I will never speak ever again. You know, I, I didn't get in the middle. I didn't agree with everything that was happening, but you know, I'm methodical. When I have a plan, I have a plan, and I never let anything get in the way of my plan.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, standing up for the respect of you, and especially the nasty things that was said about Cash, I should have abandoned my plan and just done the right thing. But I had so much invested, and I can't do nothing about it now. And I can't even honestly say that I would do anything different. The only thing I can do is offer you my forgiveness and hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me, that I'm just such a heavily ambitious person that, sometimes I sacrifice things that I care about to get to the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened. I
Yeah. Well, I was.
sacrificed you and your child's respect to get to the truth. And I just want to say I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And I hope you can accept my apology.
Well, yeah. Absolutely. I accept your apology. I do. I absolutely accept your apology, Jay. I do. And to a certain extent, I understand, and I want to say, I want you to tell me if I'm right about this, because I want to tell you the way that I felt on the other end, right? When everything was happening, it was certain things that I wanted to tell you. I wanted to say, Jag, I don't think this is a good idea, but I felt like I couldn't because she was right there on the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I really wanted to just scream like, this bitch is like, it's like a demon. You know what I'm saying? And when I say that, I mean like, because all this confusion started happening. And it was certain things that I peeped that I knew I couldn't say because I knew that you was, you know what I mean, you were in a situation where you was falling in love with somebody. And after everything that had
See,
happened
this is the
already.
thing. Pause. Lexus,
Mm-hmm.
pause, pause, pause. Lexus, pause.
Mm-hmm.
You knew I had a plan.
Yes,
You
but
knew I had a plan.
yes, I
And
knew
guess
I knew you
what?
had a
Guess
plan.
what, Lexus? You want to know? You want to know the part that you didn't know about that plan?
Yes, please tell me.
Is that she was a part of the plan too.
Okay.
I had my eye on that hoe from 3 days in. I knew she was dirty.
Yeah.
I also
I
knew she was my
honestly
bond. I
listen.
also
I
I
said that.
also
I
knew
said, is
she
that
was
why
my
she calling her
bondholder.
beloved? I'm
I
like, is
also
that why she?
knew she was my bondholder.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, when you called her beloved, I was like, did you see that comment I put in the chat when you said that?
I saw.
And I was like,
I
I
saw.
know exactly why you
She
calling her
saw
that.
it too. She saw
She
it
like
too.
that
And guess
shit.
what? Why you keep calling me beloved? Is it because of the movie? No, it's not
Yep,
because
you
of. Of course,
motherfucking
it's because
right.
of the fucking movie.
Listen, I said I done fucked up. I said she done seen the comment too, cause you already know. I did not. I did. And it wasn't just because I didn't like her. It was because I saw what she was doing. I saw the moves. I saw the moves, man. And I didn't know. You know, when you on the other side, and me and you were just
Yeah.
now.
And guess
We were
what?
just now
That's what you.
connected. So
That's what you experience. That's what you experience, Alexis. That's what you experienced through a screen. Imagine what I experienced in real life.
I know.
I sleep next to that bitch for weeks.
Yeah.
Until I couldn't do it no more, and I had to start sleeping on the couch.
Yeah.
All that shit, all that negative energy constantly jumping off of her.
Yep. Yep. I believe that. I went
Constantly
like I
being
couldn't.
lied to, constantly being lied to, day after day. Secret here, sneaker there, bopper here, nigga there, this and that. I had to deal with. She played in my face for 90 days, and people say
Yeah.
I'm not sane. If I was crazy, that hoe would be unalive.
Yeah.
If I was
It was,
crazy, and I could get off for it too, because I got the diagnosis.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. In the beginning, I was like, okay, her head on straight. She know what she doing. But then when she started happening, I got a little bit worried. I was like, oh my God, she really falling for this bitch, and she gonna let this bitch just take her down. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because it was just like a lot of bad stuff happening. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that you wanted to get to the truth. You know, and I respect how you feel about that. Okay, I respect how you feel about all of that. But I was worried. I was like, I thought that she was literally
Would we have ever found out the truth if I had not gone down the yellow brick fucking road? There was too many moving parts. There was too many players involved. There was too many subplots after subplots after subplots. How do you get to the absolute truth if you can't stand next to the lie?
Do you feel like there was any casualties?
Of course. You're one of them.
Besides me.
No. Everybody else got what they deserved.
Girl. Okay.
You the only innocent one that I can say is innocent. But see, that person whose name I'll never speak of again, the person we refer to as beloved, she pulled a trump card on me, see? When she came after you.
Oh.
See, she was checking my temperature. She wanted to see if I was going to defend you so she could use it against me to make it seem like I was unappreciative of all the sacrifices that she made, and then, you know, be forced to have to revoke my bond.
Yeah. I got you. And I
So unfortunately, I had to let it ride.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I apologize. I felt when I heard her go after Cash, I can't tell you enough how much I wanted to punch that bitch in her motherfucking mouth. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to knock that whole top. I just wanted to take that. I wanted to make sure the poly grip ripped some flesh off. Like, I wanted to really go in, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because it would have blown the whole thing. It would have blown the whole thing.
Yeah. And that's why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until they break up. But then I was like, just because I said that, she gonna try to hang on a little bit longer. I'm talking about her.
No. What? Listen to me. That person That person is a very duplicitous. I did not tell you she was controlled by the witchcraft. Didn't I tell you?
I believe it. I believe shadow beings be
Did I
running
not?
around her ass.
No, Alexis, be honest. When she walked away, didn't I tell you in a private conversation between me and you, I thought she was controlled by witchcraft?
Yeah, you did.
Did I not tell you that I thought she was
You
possessed
did.
on Messy Show?
You did. You said that. I remember one of our first conversations. Y'all was going at it, and which yeah, I remember that. I remember that because I was like laughing it off,
And
but
she
I
would
felt
just come out
awkward.
of nowhere. She would come out of left field. Like
Oh
this
Lord.
nigga could start an argument with Jesus at the pearly gates.
Yeah. Did you try to help her? Did you try to help her at any point in like for
I
real?
tried to
Like for
help
real
her
at any
all the
point?
while. Listen to me. Listen to me. Even though
Yeah.
I was preparing for battle, and even though I was gathering my battle plans, I never stopped trying to bring her the word of God.
Okay.
Every moment, up until the last moment. I said, tell me the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. And forgiveness is yours. But you got to tell me the truth. What truth? What am I lying about? You know what? You dumb bitch. That's why I said, fuck it. Fuck it.
Yeah. Well, do you think that's Jag? I gotta say something, Jag. I do. Hold on. Do you think that
Yeah.
do you think that I'm with you, okay? I'm with you, I understand.
I don't understand why it's so
It's
hard for
just
people
one
to
thing I
believe I
don't
was never really in love with that person. I just don't understand why people are having such a hard time believing that I was never in love with this person. Like, how in God's name
I
can't y'all see that I was never in love? Anybody who's ever seen me with a bitch know I am vain as shit.
I felt
I
like
could
you
never
was
fall
kind
in
of
love
like
with a bitch.
held captive. I ain't gonna lie. I was
I
like, this
could
bitch is turned
never
up.
fall in
And
love
she don't even
with a
realize
bitch that
she's
looked
in a.
like that.
If you seen my first live, I was like, I was talking like you was in a cult because that's really how I felt. Like you was in the devil's mouth and you didn't realize it. That's really what I was thinking. Like, is she really following this up?
Listen
Like,
to
did
me.
she?
I ain't got no problem. I know how to dance with the devil in the pale moonlight. You hear what I'm saying? And I know how to make it home.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But when you are operating in the spirit of espionage, there are certain things you have to appear to be, even though you may not be. Feel me? If I know that you have a lust demon inside of you, and that when that lust demon is activated, you become silly putty, of course I'm going to use that. Made perfect sense. Listen to me. To bust a nut, that chick will do. She'll do any. What would you do for a Klondike bar? I'm telling you, anything.
Yeah. I think she was most
You
definitely still doing
put that.
drugs too.
You
Go ahead.
listen to. I don't listen to me. I don't know. I can't say. She never did it around me. But that bitch ran away from home so much. She could have done a half a kilo. I wouldn't have known.
Mm-hmm.
I know every time
Mm-hmm.
she came back, she would act different. She'd walk out all, yeah, yeah, yeah. And she come in, hey, baby. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know
And
if it was fresh
I
air
remember
or chemical induced. I don't know.
right. And I remember when you was when y'all was on Messy Channel.
Wait a
I
minute. There's
remember you
somebody in
saying,
the chat. Wait a minute. There's somebody in the chat named Shunta Rich. I don't know if she's a member of yours or she's a follower of yours. How the fuck
"No,
can I
no,
use a bitch that was using me? How the fuck can I use a bitch that was using me? With all due respect, Shunta, eat TJ's green dick. How the fuck can I use somebody that was using me?
trying to elaborate more on that. Like, who was she using exactly? Say exactly who was she using. Say who she was using. When you say stop using people, because she's saying how could she use somebody who was using her? She's talking about TJ. So are you talking about TJ or somebody else? All right, so look, Jad, I gotta say this, girl. I feel like King Payne was a casualty in this whole thing. I do.
I hear what you're saying. I respectfully disagree. Agree to disagree, and that that's all I can say. If you want to advocate for him, you're more than welcome to. I'm probably gonna take a nap while you're doing it. Let me know when we get to something that I'm interested in, because I'm not interested in that conversation at all.
Okay, I
He done too
understand
much.
that.
He done too much. Listen to me. He done too much. If you want to advocate for him for everything before, that's perfectly fine. But for everything after, there is no excuse. Playing on my son,
Okay,
playing with my marriage, playing with a lot of stuff.
okay,
He chose to do a lot of things.
okay. Yes. So I got you on that. I got
Thank
you on
you.
that because you know how I am about cash. So we know how that is, and I got you on that. Everything after, fuck that. I'm with you on that. Everything after that shit was far, okay. But I do feel like it sucks though
If he is a
because
casualty, it is because Adrian Deontay Lewis made him one, not me. Because Adrian Deontay Lewis knew everything that was going on, even the part where I included you. He knew it
yeah,
every
I heard.
step of the way and said nothing to Michael Braggs.
Yeah, I heard you say that, and I kind of felt that night on the panel. I kind of felt that he knew every like even the names and everything. But I was did you know that I was texting y'all that night? Did you know that I was calling you?
If you talking about on the Docs Nation phone, that
No.
person whose name
Well,
I'll
I mean,
never
it was the
say
number that
again.
I had at first, but
Yeah, no,
it was
they were all her phones. They were all her phones, and they were mostly
yeah.
in her possession. Number
I
one,
knew it.
I just started discovering text messages a week and a half ago that I didn't even know existed.
Yeah. And because I understand what you're saying about everything with the kids and how everything went too far, I get it. And I would not encourage trying to mend that right now, but I will just say that I hate that it came to that because I feel like everything before that wasn't what it was being painted to be. I feel like everything before that it
There's a
could have been something.
possibility. There's a possibility, and he's a grown man, and he made choices, and he's just gonna have to live with them, just like the rest of us.
Yeah, just like the rest of us. Just like the rest of us. You sounded great tonight. I had turned to your live so I could like be abreast of everything that was going on before I went live, just in case anything was going on. Because I think your
Yeah.
live said your response to something.
Yes, my response to that person whose name I'll never speak of again, doxing Kimmy Love's phone number for content.
Oh God, is she
On the
going back home to
channel,
Naisha?
on the channel I built.
Yeah, I really hate that you did that, sis.
I
But
had to.
I also knew that you did it, and you knew that you would be leaving it to her. Like you knew that y'all weren't going to
Yeah,
be together
I
for
told her
because
that
you was
from
like, "This is
jump.
my gift to you. This what you're gonna get." And I really feel
Yeah,
like, yeah, and I feel like, do you do that because you know that people want something from you? Do you do that because you
absolutely.
know that somebody wants
Absolutely.
something?
Absolutely.
That sucks. That sucks. Because I know you did that with him too. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna say his name either. You did that with him too. You gave him gifts that he could take for when y'all did part, when y'all did go y'all separate ways. And I'm just like,
Listen to me. I'm
her
not
life got
cruel.
to
You
a
know what I
point where
mean?
she knows everybody wants something. You know what I'm saying?
I do. It's been that way. It's been that way my entire adult life. People have wanting something from me my entire adult life. I'm used to it. It don't. I don't even. That shit don't even matter to me anymore. It don't. Because people could
Hey,
only do to
Chris.
me what I
So
let them do. People can
okay,
only do to me what I let them do to me. So if I let you do something to me, no, it's because I'm getting something in exchange. And guess what? Fair exchange is no robbery.
okay. Crypto, this not an interview. It's just the first time that me and
Can you
Jag
just
having a
can I say
conversation.
something to crypto? Can I
Go
say
ahead.
something to crypto?
Go ahead.
Crypto, I saw you the other day on that panel, and I just want to let you know you're even stupider in person than you are in the chat. Okay, what was you saying, Alexis?
We're just gonna move on because I really didn't even want us to look at the chat anyway because I wanted to have an authentic conversation. I wanted us to catch up on everything and chop up everything that happened. But I wanted them to be able to take a peek inside of it so that they can see who, like a peek of who you really are, a peek of the person that I see, right? That and the person that made me go so hard. You know what I mean? Because before all of that happened, I was hard bodied. And I remember even telling people like, y'all not about to change my mind about her. Like I'm not gonna start not liking her because y'all don't like her.
Alexis,
You know,
Alexis,
yeah,
Alexis, I got that, but I told you
mm-hmm,
from the jump, there's a plan.
yeah,
I'm sorry I couldn't tell you the whole plan. I couldn't tell anybody the whole plan. And that's why I apologize.
yeah. I appreciate the apology. I really do. And I accept the apology. I do. And I'm glad that we can move on from that. But next time, please don't do that to me next time because I don't know.
Listen
Like I
to
was
listen
very
to
in a
me. Listen to me. Next time I'm gonna leave you out of my plans, okay? I'm gonna leave you
please,
out of my
girl.
plans.
Leave me out, girl. I want to just support like Kimmy, girl. Don't tell me.
I'm
I
gonna
don't want
leave.
you to
Look,
do it.
listen to me. That was your first and last plan, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Unless it's just literally between me and you. Like if it's got other people involved, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want nothing
Yeah.
to do
Well,
with it, girl.
there was a lot of moving parts. There was a
It
lot of
was.
moving
It was too
parts
much.
that week. There was the whole not angle. There was a
Yeah,
lot going on.
it was. And then it was like it was too much it
It
was too
would
much beef going on. You know what I'm
no, but
saying?
see,
So it's like,
it would have went real good if that person whose name I do not speak of anymore hadn't have thrown that monkey wrench.
yeah,
It would have went smooth. She fucked me up.
yeah. So the
Well,
goal was the goal was to see who everybody really was, or to oh, I
exactly,
know what I want to ask you.
exactly.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you this: when you were in jail, right?
yeah.
And I heard you on the phone call, and you was talking to I don't know, you was talking to King Payne, okay? And I heard you on the
Yeah.
phone call, and he was telling you, that we're trying to get the money up, and he was waiting on somebody else to call back, and this was before even Tokyo
You talking
Tony,
about when I
before
scream,
any
get
of
me
that.
out of here?
No, I'm not talking
You
about
talking
that
about when I
because I
scream, get me out of here?
nope, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when
Oh,
you were on the phone and you was like, I can get $2,000 in a day, and then you said this. You said, I'm gonna remember this. You were talking, you was like, the people who are just sitting here leaving me in here, I'm gonna remember this. And I kind of got like chills when you said that because I was
I
wondering.
was talking about Adrian and Michael.
I knew you was talking about them because I felt like you was like, y'all got the money. You know what I mean? Like I felt like you was like, y'all just gonna leave me in here. And so when everything happened, I was like, I felt like you felt a certain way even before you got out. You know what I mean? Even when you
Yeah,
was on the
I was.
first
Listen
phone
to me.
call.
I came outside eye.
Yes.
I figured it all. I figured everything out while I was in there. What really tipped me off was when Adrian Deontay Lewis started trying to convince me to take a deal.
Mm. Before you
The
got
fuck
out?
kind of friend does that if you innocent? When I was in Dallas County Jail, he tried to convince me to take a deal. And then the next thing you know, the DA come with an offer, and I told him, "Oh, fuck off."
What was the deal? Would you have to do jail time?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. Right.
Technically, legally, I can't talk about it. Otherwise, I could
Yeah,
revoke my bond.
That's cool. But yeah, I'm glad you answered that because I kind of felt that because then you called them your handlers. And I was like, I felt the way then when you was on the phone call with him, you was like, I'm my new handlers. I said, oh shit, she been in that
You didn't
motherfucker
notice
thinking.
how I started calling them
Mhm.
my handlers?
I noticed when you called them your
When have
handler when
I
you
ever called? When have I
I
ever
was
called
like, oh
anybody
Lord,
my handler?
never.
That
If
was like
anything, I heard
wink,
you.
wink. Now that was me. Wink, wink.
I said that. I said, oh my God, is that a bird call? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
is
it
that
was a bird
a
call. And then
yeah.
the next thing you know, they started attacking Kimmy. They started attacking Kimmy.
Yeah, because I didn't see we didn't hear from Kimmy no more, right? So then when they was
There's
like, "Where's
reasons why.
Kimmy?"
There's
I was
reasons
like,
why. And
"Yeah,
it,
where is
there's
Kimmy?"
reasons why. And it, listen to me. And it wasn't nobody business why. If I wasn't calling for Kimmy, why was everybody else calling for Kimmy?
Yeah.
See, this is the
So the
thing
other
that
day,
people need to no, this is the thing that people need to understand. The whole bond jag out of jail thing wasn't my idea. I didn't ask anybody to do it. I didn't need to be bonded out. I was there being held on a misdemeanor. I refused extradition on purpose so I could serve all my time in Bossier. So by the time I made it back to Dallas, all I had to do was walk out. I had time served for the misdemeanor. They didn't add the felony until I got to Dallas.
when they added the felony when you got to Dallas, did you want to be out then? Though you wanted to get bonded out then, though, not while you was in Bossier, but
No,
when you went to Dallas.
no, I wanted to find out. I wanted to find out what they was basing it on.
I felt like I felt like you would have
Once I
been
realized
better
they were
fighting
trying
them.
to take me to the state, once I found out they was trying to send me to the state hospital, that's when I was like, all right, yeah, let's make this shit happen. I need to get out before they try to move me around. That's when. But that
Yeah.
was like
Okay.
5 weeks later. That
Right.
was
Because I was
5
about to
weeks
say,
later.
yeah. And
That was
and you knew
five
that
weeks later.
I know that was 5 weeks after you had already been locked up. I know because in the beginning you weren't asking people to get you out. I know when you went up there and you saw that they was trying to lock you up in a place for 2 years or some shit like that. That's when I felt
Shanta,
like the
if you
pressure
don't
was
want to
on to
get
get you
cussed
out.
the fuck out, Shanta, if you don't want to get cussed the fuck out, I think you should stop trying to speak for me like you actually know who the fuck I am, because I don't know you, Shanta. And that's exactly how I'm going to say your name, Shanta Poor, because clearly you don't have a
And
very rich mentality.
and just so y'all know, she did just admit that she wanted to get out towards the end. She wanted to get out towards the end, but she was saying she didn't want to get out in the beginning. So you're right, but let's not say it in a rude way. She wanted to get out, and she just said towards the end she wanted to get out, y'all. So we know that she did say get me out of here
Yeah,
because she wanted to fight
of
the case.
course I would want to get out before they sent me to the state mental hospital, but wasn't nobody talking about that until I had been in jail for already 5 weeks.
Right.
I was 3 weeks
And you
in
would have
Bossier.
made it. It
I
would have
was a
been
week and a
different.
half in.
Right. But if you wouldn't have got out, then I don't think it would. I think things would have went bad. So I'm glad that you got
Your
out.
mother's a hoe, Shantapur. Your mother's a hoe, Shantapur.
Oh, come on, Shanta. Let's just enjoy. Let's just like listen to the conversation, y'all. Let's just listen to the conversation. Jag, don't look at the
That bitch
comments.
ain't here for no conversation. That bitch here so she can get her big moment trying to call herself cussing me out behind a fucking keyboard. Bitch, shut the fuck up. I see, bitch, I love them in the county. I love them in the county. Shit. What? 46 hours in the holdover and you in the infirmary? I'm good.
I think that we need to make sure, and because I just thought about
See,
something.
people don't understand that I don't mind. People don't understand that I don't mind. No, no, people always talking about me in jail, but what they don't understand is I don't mind being in jail. I don't. Jail
Right.
don't bother
And
me at all. Shit, honestly, my 6 weeks in this year was the best vacation I had so far.
I said that, and honestly, because of everything that was going on, I said, you know what, Lord, maybe you did this to give her a break and extract her out of this situation because things was getting real crazy. Things was getting real crazy with that other situation, and
They got
I was
crazy
worried
when I
about.
got home too. I got swatted. They got crazy
When you
when I
was
got
on the
home
bed
too.
and
I
you
got
said, I'm on
quiet.
some numb your whole ring get kill shit. I said, oh Lord, I feel you. You remember that? When you was on the bed and you had that bell and you was
Yep,
doing this
yep,
bell. I'm on some numb your whole ring get
yep,
killed shit.
yep,
Oh, you had my mama weak. She
yep,
needed that
yep.
laugh too. She needed that laugh that day because she was going through the exact same thing, child. Listen, and that's the thing, as a woman, it's like, as a woman, I definitely can understand because I've been there. Hold on, let me see something real quick.
Alexis,
Well, no, I don't.
you
To
know
be
what,
honest,
Ahmad? You know what,
hold on.
Ahmad? Ahmad, that is defamation of character. You are a liar. The truth ain't in you. And I'm sick of you. And you and all your little friends is going down. We're gonna get you
Okay,
and your
I
little
will.
dog too. And tell Stacy B, I'm waiting for her to roll up underneath that tractor trailer with that bike.
Okay,
Bum
so
bum.
listen, I want to reply to 777 Cash. Listen, I'm reluctant to correcting y'all too. I really want everybody to be able to say what they want to say, but I feel like in order for us, if we want to get answers and we want to ask questions, we can't be fighting about it. It don't matter how you feel about her or how she feel about you. If you really want to know the answer to the question, ask it in a different way. I'm not even really trying to correct y'all. I'm not even saying nothing to y'all or her. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just me being intimidated. If anything, I feel more comfortable correcting her because we have a
You
rapport.
know what,
I'm
Lexus?
not
I think you
actually
should
know
talk
her.
to your audience for a minute. Lexus, can you drop me down for a couple of minutes? I need a couple minutes because they starting to work my nerves. I ain't gonna leave, but just drop me down. You need to
Listen, when
talk
you
to these
come back,
niggas because I
listen,
think they got
you
me
come
fucked up.
back up. Right, but when you come back up, just don't even look at the comments for me, please. Just give me 30 more minutes.
I
When you
won't,
come back
I
up,
won't, I won't, I won't.
okay.
But
All right, I'll let you go doing
I
so.
need a few minutes. I need a few. Thank you, thank you.
All right. Listen, y'all, listen. We need to get the answers to the questions, okay? We need to get closure. We need to get the answer to the questions. So if she has whatever she has done to irritate you the most, whatever she has done that made you feel like how you feel about her that got you like this in the comments, say it so I can ask her. And when I ask her, I'm not gonna ask her and just let her just give me an answer. No, I mean really ask her. Because as you can see, what I wanted to come up here and talk to her about, she apologized to me for it when we first got on here. Because to be honest, but if she wouldn't apologize before we got on here, y'all, what I was gonna say was, you know how it feels for somebody to say things about your son. And I thought that was something that we had a relation with because we both got two boys and they are actually around the same ages apart. And it was similar situations because I had to be away from RJ more because I was working a lot throughout his younger years. So I related to her on a lot of things with that. So I was going to bring up the whole thing about TJ disrespecting me and disrespecting my child and throwing up business that I told Jack privately behind closed doors up in my face. I was gonna say something to her about letting TJ go crazy on me when she knew that I was a real friend to her. I was. I would have did anything for Jack, as long as it wouldn't have put me in jail or nothing like that. But as far as being a friend, I would have did anything for her. And to say that I was sexually attracted to her or to say those things about my son, that shit was fucked up. And that's what I was gonna come on here and talk to her about. One of the first things I was gonna talk to her about. The second thing that I wanted to talk to her about was that I do feel like King Payne was your casualty. But at the same time, I can't say after everything happened, if somebody brought my son in it, I wouldn't even be wanting to fuck with them either. So I can't really, but I can say before everything happened, I can say before everything went left, before the whole fallout, I do feel like he if anything, he was being a good guy to her. He was being a good person. He got her out. And if she would not have gotten out, she would have been in a worse position trying to fight this case from the inside. because you're in their hands. So her getting out and being able to fight the case from the outside, I am happy about, and sometimes y'all in situations, and this is what I was talking about the night that it happened. Sometimes in situations, y'all, when the enemy is trying to rip something apart or the enemy is trying to break up two people, sometimes it gets to the point where it goes beyond being able to be fixed right then. You understand? And some things take time. And I'm hoping with that situation that it's just gonna take time, because if I continue to ask her about him, she gonna say something offensive to or about him, and it's gonna only make it worse, So I don't want to touch that subject no more because I need time to go by first. I hope that they both ease up off of each other, because I don't care what nobody say. They was friends. She called him her best friend, and that's what I know. I don't want to make that situation any worse, because honestly, to be honest with y'all, I want them to eventually one day be back where they can be cordial. They don't have to be best friends. She don't have to be on his panel all the time. You know what I mean? But I do want them to get back to a situation where they are cordial. That sucked for me to see. And they did things, both of them did things wrong on both sides. So it's not that I want to not correct in her or anything, but I'm not going. That's like I'm not going to correct y'all and call y'all out either. I'm not going to do that. If y'all got questions though, y'all let me know, and I'm gonna look for the question marks, because those are the ones that I'm gonna pick. But at the end of the day, I'm letting the content. At the end of the day, we're gonna have a conversation, and apparently it is. People don't like it, but apparently it's a good conversation. Because most of y'all don't come by and see me or come by and holler at me. Most of y'all, for the ones that do, I appreciate it. For the ones that do, I appreciate it. And I told y'all that I want y'all to witness the conversation happen in real time, because we didn't have no conversation in the background before just now. This is our first time speaking since that last time that we got into it. And I was screaming at her, telling her, as long as you with TJ, you my op too. That was the last thing that I said to her. And it was because I was upset about what she was allowing TJ to do. Now, her saying that she told Sean everything, I didn't know nothing about that. I kind of had a feeling. I know he came up there and said she told him a lot, but I mostly speak to King Payne. Like, I'll be in his inbox. I think I sent Sean a message before telling him thank you, but I felt King Payne pain when it happened. Like, I literally, he was crying. Like, and that's what I think people don't realize. And maybe I need to talk to Jag about this offline, but it hurt him. It hurt him, and it hurt me, because I knew when I heard that phone call, I knew that it was a misunderstanding, and it was two friends was being broken up, and they sucked, and then it went too far because they kept going at each other. And I'm sure that she's saying, he went too far, and I respect that. And I'm sure he feel the same way because of, things that he spoke to her private about that she said. So I'd rather just leave that shit alone right now, because I don't want it to get no worse. I don't. Now I'm gonna acknowledge y'all comments. Thank you, Kat. I understand. I understand that. Yeah, y'all know I don't be looking at the chat like that, because I like to have authentic conversations. I get. She said we ain't nothing but a. Nothing but a dick. Mm. Child. Okay, so I'm about to let Jack come back up here, and we're gonna finish this conversation, because, to be honest with y'all, I have something that I need to be doing at like 10:30. I don't know what the rest of her night is planned to be. I'm not gonna tell y'all what to type. I'm not gonna tell y'all what to type, but I am gonna say, if you want me to pull the comment up and acknowledge it, If it's in a question form and it's not disrespectful, I will put a question up and I will acknowledge it and ask her. But I'm not gonna pull up no questions, that's gonna trigger her to go off subject and say something else. If we're gonna stay on task and stay on subject of whatever we're asking and we're trying to get to the truth, then we don't want to make her be sidetracked by replying to a comment that offended her. Whatever, if you have a real question, I promise you I will post your question up and ask follow-up if I have to. Payne was never Jack's friend. When what make you think that, Queen? What makes you think that? I'm about to pull her up, but I just want to know what make you think that real quick. What make you think that though? Are you saying that because you don't like him, or are you saying that because you really believe that? Am I talking about where's the 45 million, child? Well, just so y'all know, I say that I want y'all to know this. I do speak millions into my life, y'all. So I do say all the time that I am a millionaire and that my life is successful. I do say that all the time. I hope y'all know that. I always say that. Like, I be like, I'm worth 30, 45 million in Jesus' name. I say that all the time. Just so y'all know. So don't get on me when I be saying this, y'all, because I speak it over me too. Jack, come back. She done left. Jack, come on back. You still got the link. Come on back. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you. I see you.
Hey, Lexus.
Hey, I'm glad you're back.
I needed to change my avatar. I think that's more appropriate for today.
I see. That's all right with me. I see. Whatever that works for me too. Now listen, I do want us to get some understanding. Other than just me and you, I'm glad that we have understanding, and I'm not holding no grudges, and I'm glad that you're not the type of person that hold grudges,
and vice versa, because I understand that everything. Did you notice that when you went on your I can't believe this bitch campaign that I didn't say anything?
Yeah, I know.
I didn't say nothing.
Did you hear what I said to you before I did that?
No, I didn't hear nothing. Like when I turn off, I turn off.
I said, as long as you fucking with TJ, it's on, because I was mad as hell that you was choosing TJ.
And I know, and sweetheart, that's why I had no response, because I knew I was in the wrong.
And I appreciate that. But
do you know how many? Do you know how many arguments I got into with that crazy person?
Come on, talk to me. That's what I want to talk
about.
Because
I didn't attack you back.
Right.
And I said, why would I do that? You done enough. I said, everything that you done is wrong. You sitting here talking about, you don't want nobody talking about your kids and talking about your family, and you did that to her. And now look at what she's doing now. She's sitting there attacking Tulsa and calling Tulsa all of these terrible names. But your trans daughter is the same. Is the same.
That's crazy. That is crazy to me. And for one, first, you remember that interview that we did and she cut the light off, right? That then in my mind I was like, oh my God, this bitch is already getting like.
It was a nasty fight that night too. She was trying to push me over the edge. She been trying to incite me in a fight for the past 3 months, hoping that I would lose my mind, go crazy on her. So she see her job was to come here and make me revoke my bond.
I feel like okay.
That was her job.
I feel like she came there with an agenda for real, and I think that she picked that. I think that she sought out to do that when she saw that girl Triple D. I feel like she was like, oh, she like girls with dreads. Oh,
she was jealous. She was jealous of you. She was
Yes,
jealous of Ayasha. She's jealous of anybody that like.
and I tried to make it my business to make the bitch feel comfortable, even though I didn't like her because I didn't like the way she was talking to you. Y'all wasn't even talking for that long. That
Nobody really
conversation,
likes her for real, for real. Not
no,
many
she
people
was
do like
very
her.
fucking
The only
disrespectful.
people that get along with her are people with nasty dispositions like her.
Right. And then me and King Payne was like, why the fuck would she be calling you a liar over some blueberry pancakes? We knew she was trying to trigger you. She was purposely trying to say little words to trigger you. Then when I heard y'all arguing on the phone, the way she was talking to you, I'm like, bitch, you don't even like her. You came up here not liking her. It's like she hated you from what she used to watch when she used to watch you from the comments. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life where you sitting there talking to her and she's in the fucking comments. Another thing that used to piss me off was like when people was trying to say that you put your hands on her. Why the fuck does she choose of all days that day to be sitting there crying like she's some battered woman, making the people believe the shit? Do you remember that day when y'all was sitting inside the
I
lobby of
remember,
the hotel?
unfortunately, I remember every day, and I can't
You had
wait
into
to
everything,
forget.
crawling on the
But I
floor to get
tell
the
you, I
plate.
forget every time I lay underneath Johnny Popcorn, I forget more and more. It's a beautiful
Is that the
thing.
Johnny Popcorn that we met before you got locked up?
No, no. Like I said back then, Johnny Popcorn is a code name that I use for whoever I'm dating so
Yeah,
that
yeah.
crazy bloggers won't chase who I'm dating down and annoy them and harass them.
You know why I like him?
Why?
Because he got you sounding like you sounding. He got you not smoking cigarettes. Girl,
I
I like it.
know.
After I heard that 30 minutes you just gave before you came over here tonight, I said, oh shit, I like them. I like anybody that will bring you up. You know what I mean? Bring your spirits up, bring your vibration
That man
back up.
from listen to me. This is exclusive.
Mm-hmm.
I met Johnny Popcorn last Saturday as Beloved and I was separating. He met me
Mm-hmm.
hiding under a table in the lobby talking to Kimmy because I was trying to avoid Beloved
TJ,
until
beloved, yeah.
I was able to get my phone back because she had taken my phone and I had her phones.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm
Because
glad
she
you did
took, and the reason why I took her phones was because she tried to steal my passport, and I know she disappeared my wallet, and I told her I ain't giving you no phone back until I get my wallet.
that. Right.
So when Johnny Popcorn actually met me, I was under the table. He was in the lobby, and he was like, "Are you okay?"
That's crazy. That's how you met him.
That's how we met, and
That's what's up.
instantly he was like, "I know who you are. I know what you do. I believe in you. What can I do to help you?" He went in his vehicle and he took all the cash that he had, put it in my hand, offered to get me a car to wherever I needed to go to get me to safety, made sure that I wasn't harassed or accosted by Beloved. And and
That's
then he
what's up.
came over that and then he came to check on me that night and he's been checking on me ever since.
That's what's up. And he's not trying to be on camera.
No,
That's what's
no,
up.
no, 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 not at all, not at all. No, no, not at all.
You know, that's what's up. And I was thinking about that. Like when she came in controlling, answering the phone. When I'm calling you, she answering. And I'm sitting up here, I'm trying to respect it because I'm like, if I want to, be a friend to Jack, if I want to be in her life, then I want to
Well, listen
accept
to me, sweetheart,
it.
sweetheart. Now that the bond company, the judge, and my attorneys have made it clear that she can't do shit to revoke my bond, we ain't gotta worry about nothing no more.
Oh, it's a wrap.
Oh no, her name has to stay on my bond. She can't take it off.
Okay, girl.
And as long as I'm in good standing with the court and the bond company, ain't nothing nobody can do.
That's what's up. So, and I'm glad. I'm glad that is under control because that's fucked up. I was mad. I was mad when I heard her first say that. Even when we wasn't talking, when y'all was on that channel, message channel or whatever, I
Uh huh.
was like, this. This bitch, she think that she got her under control. I don't like nobody like that. You know what I mean? After everything you done been through, bitch, you literally just came up here to try to have fun with her. Just come up here and I got
Imagine,
and I got
imagine, imagine what it, imagine what it's like. Imagine what it's like every 2 to 3 days. Somebody reminding you that they have the ability to put you back in jail whenever they want because they believe it,
right.
and then come and tell you they love you.
I'm just glad that you are finally free from her. I am just glad that I got my
95
friend
days
back.
of hell. 95 days
Yes,
of hell, and my reward has been 7 days of heaven.
period.
And I pray there's many
Period.
more to come.
Congratulations.
Girl, listen to me, girl. I feel like Shawshank Redemption. I swam through a river of shit to get to a palace of
Congratulations.
gold. Yeah.
My bitch
Yes.
is free. My
Yes.
bitch is free.
Woo. Now you want to
I'm so
listen to
glad
me.
that you free, girl.
That there is what I call Poppington. That's what I yes, yes. That's popping for sure. Woo. Johnny Popcorn.
I'm happy for you, man.
And I don't care.
I am really, really happy for you, and I'm glad that we had this conversation, and I'm glad that you apologized to me, and I do want to apologize to you too. You know what I mean? Even though
No,
I
no, no,
only
no, 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 no.
said
No, Alexis, no. You don't owe me no apology.
I
Because
said so.
everything that you did,
I ain't gonna
listen
lie.
to me.
I said
You do not stop it. Stop it. You do not owe me an apology. Not for any of this shit. You had an
I'll take
honest reaction to what was happening. If you hadn't have had
yeah,
that reaction, I would have thought one of two things. This bitch is even smarter than me, or this bitch crazy.
yeah.
Everything that you did, it was right. You never owe me an apology for that. But I do owe you a favor. So you figure out which one you want.
I'm
I
gonna tell
won't
you
say
right
no.
now. I want you to help me get the word out about Diamond Bradley.
We'll talk
I
about it
want
off
you.
camera and we'll figure it out.
Yes, I'm talking about Diamond, and it goes with WCW and all of that. But
All
yes,
right. All
I'm
right, we'll
gonna
talk
let you
about it
go.
offline.
Yes, I'm
Let's
gonna
talk
ask I'm gonna
Monday.
ask you
I gotta
questions.
get ready to head out.
Yes,
I
me
gotta
too, me
head
too.
out of town. I got a business meeting that I gotta take out of town. So I'll be breezing out of Dallas for a while. So let's do it Monday evening. Before dinner. Because I got a dinner date on mm, Monday night. But
Enjoy your
um thank you. Yeah,
yes,
it's good to start moving around again and getting back into the normal me again. I could never
yeah,
do too much around Beloved because Beloved was a sabotager. It's just
absolutely.
sabotage every fucking time.
I know. I'm glad that we back, and I'm glad that I can have the opportunity to
Alexis,
cultivate a
Alexis,
relationship with you without any
Alexis,
interruption.
Alexis, Alexis, you
Yeah,
never left. You never left.
yeah,
You never left.
yeah,
Not me, not from my end.
yeah,
I just
yeah,
had to let you go for
yeah.
a little while. That's all. But you were always, and you always will be.
I can
Period.
tell. I can tell. Go ahead and go
You
do what you
know,
got to do. I'm gonna deal with the comments in the crowd. I'm gonna let two or three people come up here after this. So you go ahead and do what you got to do and enjoy the rest of your night. I'll be in contact with you. Thank you for coming through, and we
well,
will talk about further endeavors.
I, I got, I gotta figure out what I'm not wearing tonight. Okay, darling, I'll see you.
All right, girl. Later.
Bye. Girl,
Bye.
yeah. Oh
I'm done with
yes, a
you.
dust
Bye.
free zone. A dust free zone.
Y'all, it was supposed to be confetti, not fucking blue shit. It was supposed to be confetti, y'all, not blue stuff. All right, y'all. What? Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna put a drop the link. Okay, come on and sound off and say what you want to say to me. I'm not good with like reading comments because I have readers on, and I need to upgrade my prescription. But I am finna drop the link for anybody who feel a certain type of way. I want you to come talk to me. Come talk to me and tell me what's up. Come tell me what's up. Hold on, I'm about to drop it right now, y'all. Come tell me what's up. And express yourself. Come express yourself. Please do. I appreciate y'all though. I really do appreciate the people who came up here. Um and y'all, I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all. I really want certain situations to come back together. You know what I mean? Maybe not the way that they used to be, but some things I didn't touch on because I might know that it might take her to go and talk about something else that might cause or stir up more stuff. So I backed away from it. But this conversation was our first time talking since everything. And when she came on here, the first thing she did was apologize to me. That's the first thing she did was apologize to me for the things that did hurt me. And she sincerely apologized. And so it I, she apologized, and I still expressed the way that I felt. I still talked about the way that I felt about the things that she did, because I honestly felt like, I'm glad we got clarity, because I honestly felt like, you know, that she chose infatuation over, her friends and people that cared about her. You know what I mean? I didn't realize, and she just said it out her own mouth. I didn't know the whole thing, y'all. She did not pay me to do anything. She didn't pay me to put anything out or anything. She didn't pay me to do that. And that was another thing that I wanted to get straight, is that she did not pay me. You know, the whole thing was, if he does this, she made it seem like she didn't even really want him to do that. So the thing was, if he does this, I need you to put the actual real receipt out. So in my eyes, it was like that was for insurance or protection, for if this goes crazy, because I don't have any control over it anymore, because I already gave it to, somebody else. So I'm like, okay, if he did it, or did he do it, or did he not do it? And it was said that he did do it. You know what I mean? But then after I heard that phone call, when I heard the phone call between her and King Payne, that's when I felt like I knew he didn't do that. And I felt bad. And I called him and I was like, listen, I gotta say something, because I was the one who put out the $30 receipt. And I was told that that wasn't even valid. And honestly, y'all, in my position and in my eyes, if it was valid, if the $30 receipt was real, then I still wouldn't have been mad about it. I mean, like Ruby said the other day, he did a lot. Nobody else was working as hard as he was when it came to her. Oh my goodness, y'all. She can't pay. Well, Ahmad, she didn't pay me. That's all I can say, Ahmad. But thank y'all so much for coming through. Now, I do want to catch up on some shit that was going on. So do y'all mind if I go to what was the last video that was made today? What did TJ say today? Do y'all mind if I do that on this? Anybody who want to hang out? I know most of y'all, now that Jazz gone, the chat's gonna change. Which that's the thing about it. People be so like mad when people have her on their platform, but it's like, y'all, when I changed my content, nobody was commenting. I was having to beg people to comment when we was talking about Diamond Bradley. You know what I mean? And Tianda Bradley, which is a very important case. Nobody wouldn't want to engage or be there for that. When we talking about Lily and Grams, even nobody don't want to be there for that. So it's like I be confused with y'all, and I need y'all to let me know, like, what is it? What is it? Because y'all be here for it when she come, but it's like when she's not here, Y'all tell me y'all want to hear different stuff, and I got different shit to talk about. But when when she's not here, y'all don't be here. So it's like I'm confused. You know? Come on, Lyrica. How you doing, boo? Hey, Lyrica.
Hello. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm open. Just
Okay.
feeling
Can you
open
hear?
to. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Um, I'm not gonna lie. I was little upset. Seeing that you was apologizing to her and allowing her basically to do what she does all the time. Um, and I feel that you genuinely was hurt by the things that she has said and done to you. I believe that everything that you say comes from a really um, kind spot in your heart. I believe that you're a genuine person. But the fact that you allow her to get on here and then you apologize to her, you have to understand that everybody she gets into it with, she's the common denominator. And she says things and it sounds so good. And then to see you agree with the things that she says, and for us being outside people looking in, we watch her and we see her from all different platforms. So we know what she says. She's very calculated in what she does. And it really bothers me that she takes advantage, especially of you, because I know your story. I've listened to you. I've subscribed to you. I know what you went through with the one CC. I'm not going to say his name, but I was around during that time, and that bothered me. And then to see her do what she did to you, she's like a person that just uses people to get what she wants, and after she's done. And if she needs you, she'll lap back around and she'll do it again, only for her selfish gain. And I don't know, if you can't really see that, if it's that you just have such because of what you've gone through. And so you have such a kind spirit. And it's like you want to love everyone and you want to like everyone and you want to be loved, maybe because of the things that you've gone through, that you don't see it how we all see it. But I'm just saying,
No,
from a
I want
person,
to. I
go ahead.
appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate you. Because I want more feedback from you. I want to go ahead and say that the reason why I did apologize, well, I started to apologize was because when somebody hurts you, it doesn't give you the right to hurt them back. Vengeance is not it's not supposed to be ours anyway. So when I started to apologize, it was because I know that I said some low down stuff too. It was because I know that I was, you know, throwing shade. I know that I was saying some stuff like even when it came to when she had a sinus cold, I was joking around, her doing uh
Right,
booger shit or
right,
whatever.
right, right,
And I
right,
know that that was something that she personally told me on the phone that she doesn't like when people do. She told me that that hurts her that people think that she does that and she doesn't. And she told me
right.
that back then. So when I was saying it, I knew that I was hurting her, but it was because I was hurt. So I did start to
Okay.
apologize because of that. You know what I mean?
Right,
But
I understand that. Right.
I
It was
just want
more
to,
for you.
yeah,
Yeah,
and
you wanted to get it off of your chest, and I respect that.
yeah,
But all I'm saying, like, from all we are as spectators, we all get off this app and we go on about our lives. But I see that a lot of these content creators that you have dealt with, you've had issues with, and it seems to bother you more than normal. And I don't know if that's because you do wear your heart on your sleeve and because you do take things to heart more. But dealing with someone like her that is a sociopath, even though I know you gave your reasons as to why you apologize, was more for you because you felt like you needed to do that. You was wrong and you really was sorry for what you said. And I respect that as a woman. I respect that. But going forward with dealing with her, just tread lightly, okay? Because you
right.
see that. Right. Go ahead.
Right. I mean, this is the thing too, y'all. I'm not I don't want to be a content creator, in this sector. So to
Hmm.
be honest with y'all, this conversation was it was really going to be for closure, because I was gonna tell her how I felt, and you know, like I just said, I was gonna apologize for knowingly saying stuff that knowingly hurt her, even though if I know it wasn't true, I knew it wasn't true about the whole thing because we talked about that, and she, you know, she shared a lot with me that she didn't have to share. So I was purposely hurting her with that. So I was gonna apologize about that regardless, like you said, to get it off of my chest so that I can move on. But y'all not gonna be seeing like her over here every day, all the time, or whatever like that. Like it's not gonna be like that. You know what I mean? We're not gonna team
Right.
up. I'm not gonna be her manager. I'm not gonna be bringing her up here every day. Like the only reason why I even well, it's not the only reason. I want her to come up here when we talk about what's her name, Diamond Bradley and Tiana Bradley. I want her to come up here and I want to talk to her about that, and I want her to talk about it also because not only will it make more noise go out for these girls' name because people are not talking about it. It's like a little small group of us that are staying on top of this story, right? And I know that when she comes and talks about the story, she's gonna bring other people, and maybe some of
Right.
those people
And
will
I,
see that this story needs to be pushed. But also another thing is because I want her to do something other than this, other than talk about BS, talk about
right,
something
but
else.
listen, if her own family is not going to be the encouragement that she needs, trust and believe that, and this is no shade to you, but there's nothing that you can do or say to her to make her change. This is, listen, she had a career that not a normal person would ever get the opportunity to do or be, and she has messed that up. Everything about her she's problematic. So even though I understand your position as far as you wanting her around, because even just one person can make noise that can then get to this crowd of people and this crowd of, you don't want anything that is attached to her because she is problematic. Everything about her is negative. She is not a good person. I mean, look at her track record. I mean, and I hate that because she is a black woman to another black woman, but it's just what it is. And she is like a succubus. She's a person that will, anything she does is only for gain for herself. And like I said, I would be afraid to have her attached to anything that I was trying to do because it would bring negative. And that's what you're not trying to do. You're trying to get the word out and you're doing something positive, but going about it with her for any amount of reason is not the way to go because of the her track record. And that's just period. Some people you just have to cut ties with. And like I said, I subscribe to you. I love how you are
Thank you.
authentic, and you are, because I've been through the same things that you've gone through, and I can relate with you, right? But to see that today, it just really bothered me because again, I seen her and it was like this poor, like you, and don't take this the wrong way, but I looked at you like, here it goes again. I see her and she's good at what she's a manipulator, honey. This is what she does. It just even down to her getting off the phone in a meeting and this woman has no place to live. She's got so many other things going on, but she still wants to make us believe that she's living this fabulous life, and that's not true. But that's her business, right? That's, let her do her thing. But when it comes to you, I see you flourishing. I see you doing big things, right? I see you having a large following, and just keep doing and going in the direction. But God put that on your heart so you can have closure with her, and that's fine. And not any of us can say anything because that's you. And if you choose to have her back on, that's fine. But you're going to lose more subscribers dealing with that woman because she brings nothing but problems. Everything about her is negative. I wouldn't believe, I don't care how many conversations I don't care if the woman says today is Saturday night, I would have to look at a calendar because she is a liar. And everything she says is a lie. And I can't believe nothing the woman says. And that's honest to
Mhm.
God, man. Everything she says, I would have to look at it like, what is her position here? Why is she doing this? Why is she calling me? And that's too much. That's too much. So that's all I'm saying. But God bless you
Mhm.
on your sobriety. I wish you nothing but the best. Like I said, you are a beautiful person inside and out. You have a beautiful, beautiful soul. And like I said, I did say I was going to unsubscribe, but I'm not. And that was just to get your attention. But then you said you wasn't even reading the messages, so it didn't matter. But I'm
Yes,
here for the
girl.
long haul, honey. I
Thank
love
you.
you. I like your
You
content,
better
and
not
just
leave me
be.
over a video.
No, I'm not. I'm not. Listen, you be careful though, okay? You
Yeah,
be
it's
careful
not what
and
you
use your
see.
Use
You
your
know,
discernment. I know. Use your discernment. I know you have it in you. So
thank
that's
you.
all I wanted to say. You have a beautiful night, though. Thank you for
All
letting me
right,
know.
you too. All right,
All right,
thank you.
sweetheart. Thank you. Bye bye.
Anybody else? Anybody else want to come up? I get it, y'all. I get what y'all saying, right? But hey Sandra, shout out to Sandra. Thank you for coming through. Y'all, before I go, I want y'all to know, look, I get what y'all saying. I'm kind of thinking that maybe y'all might think that we about to be collabing all the time or something. Or like we about to be skipping down the street or something. Um, I don't know what y'all think about it, but we made peace tonight. That's what happened. We made peace. And I just don't understand because I don't know if y'all realize that y'all don't show up for nothing else. I don't know if y'all realize that or not, but when I do other content, shout out to the replay gang and the people who do come back and watch my videos and everything. But I don't know if y'all have noticed or realized it that y'all are more active and y'all are more present when it's either a conversation about her. All right, sis. If it's a conversation about her or whether it's good or bad, you know what I'm saying? If it's about her, then it's more engagement, it's more people coming and speaking. And don't get it twisted. I don't care. I still do my content that I know nobody's gonna watch. My passion projects, which is Dominant Tianda is one of them, right? So it's not gonna change or stop me. But I'm just asking, like, do y'all realize that y'all don't show up if it's not Jag there or if it's not about her? Because the other day I was speaking with some subscribers when we were doing some content and it was on her, right? And I remember us saying that this was gonna be our last 2 days talking about it. We was like, okay, this is it. This is gonna be our last 2 days talking about it. Everybody in the comments was tired. It was like, we tired of this. We sick of her. We da 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 da, right? And I said, y'all know what? Y'all tired of this? And they was like, yeah, we want to talk about something else. We want to talk about something else. And I said, all right, bet. That's what we're gonna do then. Bet we're gonna make this night and tomorrow night a purge. We ain't gonna talk about it no more after this night and tomorrow night. And we all betted up on that night. Y'all, every video that I did after that, y'all, I'm literally looking at the chat like, y'all still there? I'm looking at the chat like, can somebody comment? Just put an emoji, bitch. Put something. And I'm literally begging for engagement and begging for people to speak. So I need y'all to understand that if y'all, if when the content comes, don't be, a lot of people say that I get too invested or that I get more upset than normal, but it's like I disagree. I kind of feel like y'all do too because y'all get really upset at the content creator that is providing the content that is her or what she do or anything about her or having her on the stage. But it's like, are y'all entertained by it or not? Because y'all don't really, come out like this for any other different type of show. That's the first thing. The second thing is, if that is what y'all want, right? If y'all want a happy medium, y'all let me know what that is. And what I mean by that is there a way that we can have an entertaining show and talk about, Jaguar right content, but have a happy medium where y'all not mad at the commentator or at the content creator or the channel holder? Is there a happy medium? I'm asking y'all that for real. I need y'all to give me y'all answers and suggestions. What do y'all want to see from the content creator? Okay, because if y'all don't like her a lot, right? Don't like her this much, right? But y'all still want to see the content and see what's going on. Somebody's got to be neutral in the middle to be able to bring it to you. You understand? Somebody in the middle's got to be a neutral party to be able to bring you the content and give you the Jag interviews and get it out to you. There's somebody in the middle, has to be a person that is not cheap on either side. The one in the middle that's just literally here to bring you the content. So I need to understand that. Y'all help me understand that. Yes, yes. Y'all, somebody's got to be unbiased. So with me just doing that with her, I don't feel like I was kissing her ass, and I don't feel like she was kissing my ass. But I feel like we at a point where sometimes if she want to come and talk about something new that's going on, and if y'all want to hear it, then she can come and do that over here, and it won't be, y'all will actually be able to get content. You understand? See, when she was good with Sean Davy Way and King Payne, it was a lot more content coming out because she was communicating with content creators that had the platforms to push the content out and entertain y'all. But it's like when she fall out with everybody, the only content that y'all see is on her page, and some people don't like that content. Some people want to get the content from somebody that's on the outside of the situation, that's talking about their honest opinion, and they every now and then bring her on the show to interact with the guests. But somebody got to be unbiased with that. She's not gonna come over here, we're beefing. You understand? So I need y'all to tell me, like, what do y'all want with that? Like, I don't understand. Okay, Straya, sis, and you know I love you to pieces. I hear you. But if she is dead weight, then if she's dead weight, right? I just don't get that. I don't get that, sis. I don't know. Because if she dead weight, then why do everybody have to put her name in the fucking title to get views or to get a lit audience? Now everybody don't have to do that. So other content creators, y'all know I'm not talking about y'all. I'm not talking about y'all, but I'm saying, like, for the people that was in my chat tonight, right? What is it? I need to know what is it, because I'm literally, me and her, it's not like we're going skipping down the road. It's not like I'm saying I'm backing up everything that she's doing. We got to understand it. TJ was being very fucking controlling. Y'all couldn't see it, but it was like I was trying to tell y'all this shit about TJ in the beginning when me and TJ had got into it on, and I wanted to bring that up, but that content I can't bring up because it's got music playing behind it. So I couldn't bring that content up, but I would have. But I was trying to tell y'all about fucking TJ, and nobody didn't listen to me until like weeks later when it had to come out by itself. So I do have discernment. Y'all got to give me that much. I had discernment about Goomba. I got discernment about TJ, and I got discernment about Jag. I got discernment about her. But today was y'all just literally seen a conversation happen between two people. I was a different person the last time we communicated. And what I mean when I say that is the last time we communicated, I'm talking about I believed a lot more stuff. You know what I mean? With this fallout and everything, even she just said on the phone, it was a lot of stuff that I didn't know that she didn't tell me. I didn't appreciate that. It was a lot of things that I thought of her that I didn't know about. So her saying that she made this plan for whatever reason that she felt like this plan needed to be done and worked out, I didn't agree with it, but that's what she wanted to do. And that's why I just asked her to leave me out of that shit. Don't bring me in that. I don't want nothing to do with that part. I want to be like motherfucking OG Patrice, goddamn. OG Patrice me. I don't want nothing to do with the drama. I'll support you from the side, girl. Go, girl. But OG Patrice me. I don't want shit to do with the drama. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, she's doing what she feel like is best for her and what's working for her. And I'm not her mama, and I'm not nobody that's gonna get in the way of that. But I'm not beefing with her either. I don't have no, you know, Kina. Let me dissect. Let me take that in real quick first. She hurt me, but Some people would read that and take that to all the way left. Some people would read that and be like, "Oh God, she's so sensitive. Jack hurt her." Like I'm in my room crying in my pillow at night, and that's the fuck not true. That's not true. If anything, y'all want to know some real shit. Y'all want to know some real shit, and I'm gonna take out my glasses for a minute. Y'all want to know some real shit. If anything, when you say she hurt me, if anything, and if you watch my channel, then you already know this. Y'all know that I got a past of addiction. Y'all know that I used to take pain medicine, and I used to, and it was the medicine that the doctor prescribed to me, and then my body became addicted to it. My body started craving it to where you would get sick if you didn't have it. And and when I came to my platform, those was one of my first videos talking about how I got over that, right? And talking about how I overcame that shit, right? Do y'all think that when I changed my life, do y'all think that when I changed my life that I didn't still have people that was telling people not to fuck with me? Do y'all think that I didn't have people that was telling people don't deal with me, that was telling people that I was a liar when I wasn't? And I was literally, honestly, like I am still doing to this day, just trying to do right and get my life together. I ain't never robbed nobody. I ain't never took furniture or nothing out of nobody's house. I ain't never did no shit like that. Never. But it was the stigma that comes with the fact that you even had to say that you were an ex-addict, that you were addicted to something. It's the pure stigma that comes with that. It's the pure stigma that comes with the mental health issues and shit like that. It's the stigma that comes with that, right? So when I see, especially in the beginning, now this is a new day, but I'm talking about in the beginning because y'all saw me going real hard for her in the beginning. In the beginning, I was advocating for her because I saw some things where the waters were getting muddy because it was some things that she was telling the truth about that everybody disregarded. It was, I'm not saying everything, okay, but I'm saying it was some things that I knew for a fact was true that everybody disregarded. So I think that with me having to deal with that and constantly having to prove people wrong, because of course today is different. Today I don't get that as much. It was in the beginning when I first got myself together and first got my life together. Like now I don't get that as much because I show and prove who I am. I had to literally get to a place where it was like, fuck it, I'm not gonna worry about what people have to say about me. I'm gonna show and prove who I am because I can't run everybody down and say, hey, that motherfucker lying on me because they mad. Or they lying on me because they know that if they got you mad at me and you ain't gonna talk to me and never tell me what they saying that I said about you. And it was a lot, little shit like that. So at the end of the day, if anything in the beginning, that was one of my major reasons for advocating for her is because I knew that some of the things that she was saying about that relationship wasn't a lie. He said it himself. Let's see what cash out. Oh my God, no. He didn't make me a mod on his channel, child. Am I a mod on his channel? But I ain't turned against him. That's my nigga. What you talking about? King Payne is my nigga. What did you mean? What you mean? That's my brother. What you talking about? I fucks with King Payne. Ain't nothing and nobody can't stop that. Didn't y'all get that? If anything, I thought that y'all would have got that out of the whole situation. That I fuck with King Payne. I thought y'all would have kind of got that. I fuck with Jag, but I fuck with King Payne. Y'all didn't see that? That's my nigga, man. I have a book club. Hold up. Let me see what you're saying. I just feel like this content is not needed on your YouTube. You have the book club on Discord, and people are trying to ride for you, but this is in poor taste. You were too directly involved in a big thing. I don't know what that meant, but y'all, you know that this is not like gonna be every night, right? You know I'm not gonna come on here with Jag every night, right? Not even once a week, not even once a month. Hold on. Come on, I'm sending that ass back. Oh my God, I'm sick of y'all. To where North Philly. Man, y'all, do y'all feel what I'm saying? Did anybody even hear that? Y'all don't even give a damn about none of that, do you? And let me ask you another question too. What would y'all not be mad if I cussed her out? Was that what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to cuss her out. Tell me right now. Was I supposed to cuss her out? Put a 1 in the chat if I was supposed to cuss her out and you wouldn't be mad right now. Was that what y'all wanted me to do? Thank you. Thank you. Listen, y'all can't. Yeah, this is literally one video, y'all. Like, y'all doing the most on one video. Like, come on now. I got 53 videos. Y'all can't judge me for one video. And also, I could have did this shit in private, but I wanted y'all to be involved. I wanted y'all to be involved because y'all was there and y'all was supporting me through everything. So I said, you know what? We didn't talk on the phone in private or nothing. I wanted the conversation to be right here on my channel. I wanted to be authentic because y'all know what type of channel that I want to have, where it's gonna be more than that on here. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be TMI all the time. Oh Lord. Okay, baby. I love you, boo. Good night. Okay. I love you. See you later. Let me know when you want to come back. Mind Flips, what's up? Please, Mind Flips, tell me you got something good. I'm not even gonna read it. I'm gonna just click it. Let me see. Come on. I knew, I knew, I knew that I didn't even have to pre-read this shit before I put it on my page because I seen who made the comment. And on that note, you motherfucking right. And exactly, y'all motherfuckers don't show up for me on no other time. Nobody. As a matter of fact, when I was mad with her, I could count on my hands, on my 2 hands, the people who was in here. If it ain't you, Shreya, Raven, motherfucking Miss T, I see you. Okay, I can hear you on that. Mind Flips, people who call, people who be in here, y'all niggas don't fuck with me. And tomorrow, when I do my real content, y'all not gonna be here anyway. Y'all not gonna be here anyway. The only reason why y'all here is because of Jag. Now, if y'all think that we finna be doing content every day and everything, I told y'all that's not what we about to be doing. Y'all know that my content is about me. Y'all know that this channel is about me. And y'all seen me in the beef that was started by somebody else. Y'all see me in the beef. That's what y'all see me do. If King Payne was to do something tomorrow that y'all don't like, I'm not gonna stop fucking with him or stop liking him because other people don't. Don't get me wrong now. I have pointed out a lot of things. Okay? I have seen a lot of things. But what y'all seen tonight was Jaguar Wright apologize to me. And that's something that I needed. I appreciate her apologizing because when it comes to somebody who ain't do nothing but support you, it's different. It hits different when you curse somebody out or let somebody go in on them when they don't support you anyway, when they talking shit about you anyway. But when it comes to somebody who will support you as hard body as I did, I appreciate that fucking apology. I appreciate it. And she don't apologize to many people, even though she should. That's something that I would be telling her, maybe you should apologize to this person. But obviously that's gonna have to be said offline. So maybe she knew that that's what I wanted. Maybe she could tell from the title and the thumbnail that that's what I wanted, that's what I wanted to talk about, because that's the first thing that she said from the gate. She apologized to me. And when I did try to apologize to her for knowingly saying something that I knew wasn't true about the booger sugar or whatever, I knew that wasn't true. She had a heart to heart with me about people saying that she did drugs, and it really bothers her for people to believe that. And she even came out and told me the truth. She said that the last time she ever did anything was when she was 29 and she had a heart attack. She doesn't do drugs because she almost lost her life when she was partying when she was younger, 29. So that was something that we related on, sobriety. And not she, you know what I'm saying? The only difference is that she didn't have to go and to a program or anything like that. She had a near-death experience when she was partying one day, and she just never partied the same again. And I'm sorry if that's too much, but Jag, I'm sorry. I don't know if you told anybody that or what, but I just want people to understand the reason why I was going to apologize about, playing with you about something that I know really bothers you. That's why I said that. Thank you so much for subbing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I was about to go ahead and play the video that TJ did, but y'all ready to just go ahead and go? I know you've been here, baby. You've been here. Thank you so much. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all. And I hope that y'all are here tomorrow because we are going to be talking about Diamond, and I'm giving y'all a life update on me. And for the people that's mad at me, all I can do is wait for you to come back around. All I can do is wait for you to see that, like, maybe you think that she's gonna be here every day or something, or maybe you think I'm gonna be going around fighting for her and everything like I did before or something. I don't know what y'all think, but the only thing I can do is just let y'all feel the way y'all feel tonight and show and prove. That's all I can do is show y'all better than I can tell y'all. That's all I can do. Y'all, I understand that a lot of stuff she do upsets y'all, but I don't think y'all realize that that's all y'all want to hear about and talk about. Y'all don't be wanting to talk about nothing else, except for the people who fuck with me. I'm not talking about y'all. Y'all know who y'all are. The ones who be in here, the ones who be in my comments, the replay game, all of y'all. I'm not talking about y'all. But I'm talking about, it's like the ones who be having the biggest voices be the ones who don't even give a fuck about me for real, who really don't even be here, So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for coming. I appreciate you. And I'll do a follow-up with this tomorrow. Not with no guests, with just me. I'm going to take in what y'all said. I'm going to sleep on it. And I'm going to come back tomorrow and we'll talk about it some more, okay? Y'all have a good night. Thank you for everybody who came in, all right? Thank you, Mind Flips, for getting me back together. Thank you, because you are 100% right. Like, these motherfuckers don't give a damn about me. What?